Yeah, well, one of the challenges I faced was being new to boarding was just trying to get to know all the kids' names really quickly. Without knowing the names quickly, you can't develop the relationship, and once you have the relationship, you begin to earn their trust and they begin to confide in you more quickly. The other thing as a challenge was trying to learn the processes quickly because many of the boys who have been there a long time know what's expected, and the boys at sort of 13, 14, 15 can try and trick you into what they want to do rather than what's expected. So that was one of the challenges I've had to learn. One of the highlights I would say would be probably from last week. I was on duty on a Friday night, and the boys had their own time. They could go and play sport, they could go and do activities, but they chose just to sit on the veranda with a couple of the staff and just to relax and just to have chats about what's happened in the day, watch some TV, and just to generally socialise. I think they enjoyed having that adult companionship again, and just having someone to bounce ideas off with, so that was a really good experience.
Probably one of my biggest highlights would have to be sort of forming a bond with the grade 8s to 12s and really sort of experiencing boarding life. I've never got to experience such unity as a school and the way they carry on as brothers, arm in arm.
I guess the biggest challenge I've had is knowing where to draw the line between being a friend, being a resident master, and kind of being staff. It's been a bit of a challenge because all the boys, I've known them from career coaching and known them from previously being at school, and trying to become that older person, not so much their friend. But so far I've really enjoyed boarding. I've only been there for 3 weeks, but it's been one of the most enjoyable 3 weeks of my life. I guess having like my year 12 house captain as my career captain in the team I coach, and we've worked together and we've got to know each other really well, and being in boarding together has been awesome for my coaching and for us to develop as well, and just everything really. I've had the best 3 weeks of my life meeting people from overseas, other resident masters, and it's just been an unreal experience.
Some major challenges, some of the ones that have stuck in my mind would have to be the challenge of homesickness with the girls, dealing with their emotions and having to be a comfort for them and showing them that this is now their home as well and that they can feel comfortable and happy. And also the fact that they might not listen to instructions all the time and having to deal with enforcing rules and things that they might not be used to. So making them aware of those and teaching them to go by that. Yeah, so Wet n Wild was pretty good. We accompanied the boarders and we got to show them with a few rides and push them on the limits. Yeah, and then being a leader with them and showing them how to grow as a younger student and getting into the new environment at the school as well.
Probably the biggest challenge would be getting our new boys settled into routines, and obviously meeting our expectations of house. Highlights for me would be definitely getting our prefects helping settling in our new students, as well as obviously a lot of the activities that I've been organising with the boys.
The two main ones that we have, because we serve such a large community area, is the isolation the students have. So the weather depends on them actually coming to school, if they can get access to our location. Sometimes the rivers are up and they can't drive their cars through the rivers and all those sort of things, so actually getting them there in the first place. The second one would have to be homesickness. We have a large Indigenous population and community and families is really important to them, so when they move so far away from their communities, they get homesick on a larger scale than we would normally see in a boarding school. The main highlight I think we take is we've got full capacity. We actually have a waiting list. Because our results last year were fantastic, our education results. As I said, we've got a large Indigenous population and we've actually closed the gap. Our students that reside with us, that go to the first school, they're outside with the rest of the day students, are above average and have closed the gap on Indigenous education. That's probably the first.